Which comes to the next issue, which is a gentleman by the name of John Christopher Depp, 51 years old, otherwise aka Jack Sparrow, and he's decided to bring into our nation 2 dogs without actually getting the proper certification and the proper permits required. Basically looks like he snuck them in. We found out he snuck them in because we saw them taking it to a poodle groomer. Now, Mr. Depp has to either take his dogs back to California, or we're going to have to euthanize them. He's now got about 50 hours left to remove the dogs. Now, he can put them on the same charter jet he flew out on and fly them back out of our nation. There is a process if you want to bring animals in. You get the permits, they go into quarantine, and then you can have them. But if we start letting movie stars, even though they've been the sexiest man alive twice, to come into our nation, then why don't we just break the laws for everybody? So it's time that Pistol and Boo buggered off back to the United States. And after that, I don't expect to be invited to the opening of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and normally I do not do an early story about or pertaining to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation. I usually leave that for, stuff I enjoy like comic books or pop culture, but this one is really too good to resist. Now, I did spend a half an hour looking for the original comment this came from, so let me know if it was you that let me know about this in the comments below, and I'll pin your comment. I apologize, but after everything on trial, Amber could be facing jail time, but not for what you think. For the perjury that came along with and was uncovered during trial from Kevin Murphy for the dogs. Now, I think everyone pretty much remembers this situation with Barnaby Joyce and having, they smuggled the dogs in. Let's be real, they did break the law. Amber definitely was not thinking. She knew the law, and that's come to light as of recently, and smuggled the dogs in anyway. And then her dumb ass took it to a cleaner, knowing who she was and that people would be excited. They got pictures, they got caught. They had to get the dogs out of Australia within 72 hours. And there was, jokes that came along with this quite a while. Johnny would joke about eating the dogs,
I killed my dogs and ate them under direct orders from some kind of, I don't know, sweaty, big-gutted man from Australia.
At the behest of Barnaby Joyce, but now it is coming back. It's coming back to bite her. That email from Kevin Murphy is the big thing. Now, Kevin did say clearly in the email before the dogs were, chartered off to Australia that she knew and had been told this was and still is illegal. And not only that, but I do believe some vet bills and paperwork were messed with also. But that's not even what it's about at this point. It's about the fact that the Department of Agriculture, Water, and the Environment is now looking back into it. I also do remember Kevin saying during his time on the stand that he would be and is working with a lawyer to revoke his original witness statement that he made because, Amber basically threatened his job, unfortunately so, had he not made it. I'm not sure if Kate James is going to do the same, but they are looking into it. It says the Department of Agriculture, Water, and the Environment is aware of recent media reports concerning the prosecution of Miss Amber Heard in Australia in 2016 and is consulting with the Commonwealth Department of Public prosecution on the issue. Wow. Like, I can't believe that they're actually, there's a potential for reopening this case. This was the only thing I think of when it comes to this is that really, like, forced, cringy apology video that they did. That was absolutely terrible. But if, she is charged, and I don't think they're going to take perjured statements again from the likes of her family or, people that worked with her. But if she's charged, she could face, for perjury, 14 years. 14 years. Now, she did originally get a little bit. Okay, she got a slap on the wrist. Let's be real. She originally got like $1,000 fine. I think there was something else that had to do with it. It was like a month of, I don't know, good behavior being good. I don't know. It was something so silly. But she did originally get a month good behavior bond. That's what it was called. After pleading guilty on one count of falsifying border protection documents when entering the country with a dog. So, because of the statements that, were originally made by Kevin Murphy and Kate James, that she only got, a fine that's a penny to her. So, now she can't run away. Now they can use this trial that we are, having every single day still. And she might really face jail time, even if it's not for, something relating to Johnny. It still is this weird place of vindication that I can't believe she's actually going through with. I seen this and is it bad to say that I was way too excited? Like, way too excited when I seen this. I was like, oh my God. So I really am hoping that Kevin Murphy is able to legally and rightfully remove his original witness statement and not get in trouble himself, because, at the behest of knowing his job was on the line. Well, we'll have to wait and see about that. They haven't officially charged her yet, but they are investigating it. You messed up. Like, you messed up so many times, Amber. How many times is enough? How many times does it take to learn your lesson? Apparently, she just doesn't ever learn her lesson. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about something weird that's been happening on my channel lately. And it started the other day. And my video ended up not getting released till like after 11. And I usually try to get it earlier, but when I work, it's usually more towards 10. Simply because it's a lot to go through. But it didn't get released till late. And that was because, if you remember, there was a little green spot in my video. They tried to say that they owned, certain media and they were blocking me from releasing my video. Well, I was able to get around it. I figured it was a one and done and that was it. Well, here they're back at it again. So I am getting all of these weird copyright claims and then all of these weird things where they're trying to block my video. And, it usually says blocked worldwide. Sometimes it says blocked in different countries. I've had this happen before with videos on Mortal Kombat and stuff and was able to get around it. And I was this time, but they had all hit 3 videos just this morning. And I'm not exactly sure if it is legit or if it's not. At this point, I've got to consider it legit. I can't start going into crazy conspiracy theories in hopes that, it's actually legit. But these are copyright claims for random media that I put in the background that I know are transformative. Not only are they transformative, which makes them fair use, it also is very What's the best way to put it? It's suspicious because it's not all the same media. If it was all like an interview I used in every single video of Johnny Depp, it would make sense. But one is Johnny Depp walking into the high court, one is an interview with him, and one is a video that I make at the end of every single day. I'll put all the pictures from the day in media, and I will put them and in the background, right? So that we have the new pictures of whatever they were wearing, whatever they got. Sometimes, you know, Johnny gets flowers, or we see Whitney's. It just depends on the day, right? That was my creation. Like, I put it in a program. It makes it jump up and down and do cutesy little things, and I put it in the background. You can't take something that's fair use. You can't take something that's public domain of pictures. So, I'm starting to wonder just exactly why this is being done. It makes absolutely zero sense. And it's very weird to think that maybe there's a possibility of not only myself, but others wanting to be silenced when covering this. I do know that Popcorn Planet had an issue too. He had to revamp his video 3 times, and now it seems they've caught me. But yeah, there's no way. You guys, I know, I've been through this before. I've been doing YouTube for, nearly 2 years. I know how to get around it. You're not going to block my videos. I figured it out this morning. I'll figure it out again. But even so, it's very weird that they're trying to not only always demonetize our videos, but always silence and suppress us. So anyways, let me know what you think about the Amber situation in Australia with the puppers, and whether you think she will be charged, or whether you think this is something, you know, that's going to blow over. Let me know what you think about the attack on my channel, or, you know, I don't know what to call it besides an attack. Oh boy. Anyways, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Balls, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskar, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content, and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.